CPT JJ CPB Introduction, page 14, part 1.
Category-specific requirements. Category 1, criteria.
We're talking about how do you introduce new codes in the CPT manual, right? And this is the criteria. So read the first part.
A proposal for a new or revised Category 1 code must satisfy all of the following criteria.
We're talking about Category 1 of the HCPCS code, which is also called CPT, right? So how do you introduce a new code for this category? This is the criteria. The first point is all devices and drugs necessary for the performance of the procedure or the service have to have received FDA clearance or approval when such is required for performance of the procedure or service. What this means is that if the procedure that you are applying for a new code uses some drugs or some equipment that is new, this has to have the FDA approval. You know, the FDA is the agency, the Federal Drug Administration is the U.S. agency that approves all drugs and equipment to be used in the U.S. So it has to have been approved, otherwise it won't be considered. That's the first thing they're saying. The second thing is
the procedure or service is performed by many physicians or other qualified healthcare professionals across the United States.
Right. So what they're saying here is that it's a procedure that is popular, that is expanded, that a lot of physicians use it. Not just you. If you have developed a new procedure that only you use it, they're not going to give you a code. It has to be used widely, okay, by several healthcare professionals. Those two things are the one they're talking about. One, FDA clearance, and two, it has to be widely used. You can't apply for a code for a procedure that you are the only person in the world who uses it. Okay, and this is a review on Category 1 or the CPT codes, which basically says that
Category 1, procedures, services identified by a 5-digit CPT code.
So you can easily identify a CPT code because it's a 5-digit code, right? And the codes are traditionally associated with CPT organized in 6 sections. There are 6 sections to these codes, and these sections are, the first one is
evaluation and management.
Or E/M, right? E and M, right?
Right.
And the second one is anesthesia. The third one is
surgery.
The fourth is radiology. Fifth,
pathology and laboratory.
And the last one is medicine. Okay, so this is a synopsis of what the CPT codes are, or Category 1 of the HCPCS codes are. Okay, so this is our theory for today. Now let's do a problem. So ready, set, go. Okay, the problem is CPT JJ RVA, page 262, exercise 104, and this is a level 1 exercise, and the title reads like this:
Intrauterine embryo transplant.
And the text of the procedure reads like this:
Surgery, female genital system. Patient is at a fertility clinic and undergoes intrauterine embryo transplant. Right,
this is the surgery section of the CPT book, and it's about the female genital system. The patient is at a fertility clinic and undergoes intrauterine embryo transplant. An embryo, you know, an embryo is the united egg and sperm, the ovary and the sperm. When they get together, that's an embryo, right? So the embryo is placed artificially into the female patient. Okay, so that's the procedure. Now we're going to count to 3 so you can give us the CPT code for this procedure. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the answer is 58974. Okay, you got that? 58974. If you got it, congratulations, just go to the next video. If you didn't get it, let's give you a couple of tips. Okay, tip number 1.
Tip number 1. Transplant and implant are both used to mean moving a body part from one place to another.
Used. Add a D there. Yeah?
Right.
Okay. So when you're moving a body part from one place to another, either from one person to another or from the same person, right, but to another place, that's called transplant or implant. So the tip number 2.
If you can't find transplantation embryo,
because the problem tells you it's an embryo transplant, so you automatically go to transplantation embryo, but you can't find. So what do?
try implantation embryo.
Try implantation embryo, and there you will find a way, okay? So that's our tip. Now, can you make the graph a little bigger so we can explain what is? There you go. Covering the whole screen. Okay. All right. Move it up a little. Okay, here's the egg or the ovary, right? The egg gets collected, and then outside is fused together with a sperm, right? And then it's transferred into the uterus of the female, and there's the embryo right there. Okay, why? Because probably the egg can't come here to the fallopian tubes because it's blocked here. So that's why they need to take it out, to unite it with the sperm to form an embryo, and then to put it in the uterus. Okay, so that's what it means. That's the procedure. Okay, and the answer, you know, that is 58974, and you know already the answer. So we're going to come to 3, so you can give us the path of how we got to the answer. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is the summary of the whole problem. This is a surgery section of the CPT code. It's a female genital system. The patient is at a fertility clinic and undergoes intrauterine embryo transplant. There's only one code, and the code 1 through the index is found like this.
First, you go to index.
Go to the index.
Then you go to implantation.
Go to implantation. Why? Because you try transplantation and you can't find it, but so go to implantation. And what do you follow after that?
You follow embryo.
With embryo, right? And there's a code after that. What's the code?
Code is 58974.
Okay, so that's the code you get from the index. Now we're going to test this code in the tabular. So the code 1 through the tabular is found like this.
First you go to tabular.
Go to the tabular.
Then you go to 58974.
It's in numerical order, so you just go to this code, 58974. And what do you read there?
You read embryo transfer intrauterine,
which is exactly our problem, right? So we are double checking that this is our code. So the equal sign means we have double checked, right? The equal sign right here means we have double checked. So the answer is 58974, okay? So thanks for watching our video, and don't forget to visit our website, and also
you can subscribe to us in YouTube by clicking
right. Did you pause it? All right, okay.
You can subscribe to us in YouTube, by clicking here for our new medical coding videos.
Yeah, we just did a little pause to show you the actual way that it looks when you are going to subscribe, okay? Sorry about that, but you get the idea. Thank you, and don't forget to visit our website and subscribe to our videos.
And you also get 3 videos every day that we make, ICD-10s, CPTs, all that is needed to pass the medical coding certification exams.
Okay, so please don't forget, visit our website and subscribe to our videos. Thank you.
Goodbye.